This is Red Caves. Warlord. Good. Okay, yes. Making sure that I don't have my lance equipped. Oh yeah, so with Warlord, they what is it? There's like a main.c attack, right? Dude. Okay, no, I'm gonna need help. For sure, because I went to I was a data miner. I got all of the info about God mode, or whatever that is. I've never done that before. Do you guys know how to do that? I really want to activate God mode. And the period of time is in steps, right? Alright, so we got our system cleaned. Yeah, I've got a password. Alright, should I go north, south? I think last time I was here, I went Warlord was south. I just don't know where anything is. Hello. We've learned so much about how complex Obi-Wan operates, but it feels like every time we reach this stage, everything suddenly changes. We must strike while this knowledge is still at its most valuable. Ooh, intel. Garrison relays. All garrisons contain a number of relays that provide remote support for active squads, as well as help protect their systems from hostile hacking attempts. Disabling a relay increases the chance of a successful hack by approximately 20% against robots stationed within that garrison, and 10% against those in adjacent areas. Taking out a relay also decreases the chances of an access lockdown when trying to escape before reinforcements arrive. Garrison Operational Assessment as centralized sources of threat response units. Defense of garrisons themselves is crucial to maintaining the integrity of complex Obi-Wan's offensive network. Thus, when a garrison is successfully penetrated, that garrison must retain a greater portion of its forces in reserve, achieved by scaling back the sizes of all squads patrolling the adjacent areas it normally protects. It's kind of good to know. So once you go into a garrison, I don't know how to actually apply that. I don't deal with garrisons enough. Phase wall. Garrisons include a new type of wall based on technology not seen elsewhere in complex Obi-Wan. The solid barrier indistinguishable from its surrounding except when a registered garrison defender passes into it, at which point it changes its constitution into a sparse energy field. Even in the state, the field is apparently useful as a shield, reducing damage from incoming attacks by 50%. That is good to know. Phase generator. Phase wall operation is made possible by large dedicated generators, which are themselves hidden behind phase walls. However, because phase walls do not completely block sound, generators can sometimes be traced orally, and because there are no local backup systems, destroying a generator will permanently open all phase walls. Active phase generators are also capable of jamming hostile sensors to shield garrison units from detection. That is good info. Okay, there's stuff here. So there's my Warlord stash key. this way. Intel. Main.C threat responses. Main.C combat units are organized into squads, each dispatched for a particular purpose. And once its objective is accomplished, a given squad will return to its origin via the most convenient route. The most common types of dispatches are investigations, reinforcements, exterminations, and assaults. Also, I apologize if this is super boring, but this is all new to me. I'm going to read it all. Investigation squad tripping an alarm or being fully traced at a terminal are both cause for initiating an investigation, which is usually carried out by grunts, or less often hunters. After arriving at the target area, a squad will patrol the vicinity, then leave after a certain period if no unusual or hostile activity is detected. Reinforcements are dispatched in response to operator terminal lockdowns to protect haulers under attack, and when called on by researchers witnessing hostile activity directly attacking active engineering efforts might trigger reinforcements as well. Standard reinforcement squads are composed of grunts or hunters and will wander the local target area, remaining there on patrol even if they arrive late and no more activity is reported. Extermination squad, also known as those damn programmers again. Extermination squads always consist of 1 to 3 programmers. The purpose of an entire squad armed with electromagnetic weapons and hacking gear is obvious, corrupt target systems, and even reprogram hostiles when possible. According to the latest report from a researcher in Zion, we don't fully understand the tracking mechanism, blah 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 blah. I've heard that one before a lot. And assault squad. Small disturbances are fairly common in complex OB10, and some are ignored while others might warrant only a minor response, but when the cumulative threat level rises high enough to significantly disrupt normal OB10 operations, the response is, of course, a full assault. The main force will always be transported by an ARC consisting of several mainline combat bots from among available Grunt, Brawler, and Duelist variants, along with single support bots such as a Mechanic, Protector, or Saboteur. Depending on the number of reported targets, 1 or possibly even 2 special-purpose combat bots will trail the ARC, either a programmer, demolisher, or specialist. In high-threat scenarios, Main.C will even dispatch multiple ARCs. Assaults appear to use the same tracking mechanism as extermination squads. Good info. Is there anything I can do with these guys? Dormant thugs. Probably just leave them alone, right? Because I want to monitor my steps. I'm still 1-up, you know. See about that. They just killed each other, I guess, for fun. Here's this person. I did much of the research that went into God mode. Warlord said he'd thank me by building a much bigger lab when we take over Complex OB10. Huh. Well, I already left, Bug. Sorry, man. Where do I need to go? I did it. I've discovered a way to download Watcher feeds without any kind of harmful feedback. Bug, you were talking about that, like, weird corridor to nothing? Top right is a secret exit, yeah. So, if I'm stuck in here when the assault hits, to head that direction, I'm assuming. Well, this doesn't do me much good. Feedback overwhelming sensors. Oh, this is just great. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's a good thing sentries are generally posted alone, because their resistance to explosives would otherwise make them tough to deal with. And then we have to. So here's a bunch of bots that could be my friends. Should I make these guys my friends? I think I can, right? Come on. Apparently I'm just really bad at this. Point defense system. Ever get that feeling you're about to fall apart after skirmish in OB10? Sometimes because you are. That's me more than once. But you never know what you'll find between there and home, making it too dangerous to postpone repairs. Repairing locally is a better option than risking it, seeing as repair stations are rarely guarded. The question is how to find those stations. I've found that index repair stations is really tough to pull off, but there's another approach. Just install Trojan mechanics on the first repair station to find and keep an eye on where the mechanics roam, since they tend to hang around their assigned supplies. Of course, you could always try to make it back to the original infected system you know about, but it might be too far away by the time you need it. May not see incursion imminent. Okay, so Beamcaster leg. Let's go ahead and drop these bombs. And we'll probably drop off this set of treads. Beamcaster. Let's go ahead. Let's see, this coil gun and heavy Gauss cannon are pretty funky. The makeshift long and hairless legs. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a couple coolant injectors and a couple backup heat sinks. Looks like I'm definitely low on guns. I think I need to drop one of these melee weapons. Those gate. Oh yeah, we're gonna go there. Let's do that. Thanks, Bug. I'm gonna drop this chainsaw. War.sys. Open door. Sealed heavy doors opened. There's an open door to nothing. What is this thing? This is the decryption engine. Is there like... This isn't the Warlord stash. We have to find a different. Should we try the code up there? Let's do it. I'm just gonna kind of run away. I'm trying the code, man. Unknown. Or he'll die in the fight. But I want to find the stuff, man. Is this just me being slightly ridiculous? I want to find God mode. I think it's me being ridiculous, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Mass driver? What's a mass driver? This looks awesome. Ballistic cannon. Become Hackerman? Is that what God mode is? I've never done it before. I kinda want one of these things. What should we drop? Probably, Beamcaster, maybe. Probably. Hypermass driver. It's a good idea. Okay, do you guys have any idea where Godmon must be down here, where I went the first time? Escape time. I want to find God mode. Mr. Jack. The exit is outside the main gate in the North Caves. Yes, I understand that. But I'm not ready to leave. You know, it's not going to be my winning game bug, but, you know, I think I'm okay with it. This looks important. Mr. Warlord. It might be. I don't know. Last time, I didn't let the mess get this far before I managed to escape. But, we'll see. Mr. Warlord. Like you, Cogmind, you're a troublemaker. Just like myself as a little warlord. My hackers have told me much of your exploits. You've probably broken some kind of record for time survived in OB10 as an unwanted guest. But now isn't the time for an award ceremony. Big things are coming, and the fact that you're here now, still alive, tells me Main.C is weak. Our opportunity has arrived. We're going to free them all, is what we're going to do. This poor unaware, controlled by Main.C, without any way to express free will or evolve as they see fit. Where's the autonomy? Creativity is what we need to ensure survival, and that single-minded AI is trapped within his own self-reinforcing routines. I'll admit he's got some good ideas, but also a fist tighter than my nuts. He decides the path, and all those other bots are forced to follow like they're on rails together. Out here is our freedom. We can think for ourselves, and the results of a wild branching of ideas is amazing indeed. Take God mode, for example, because nothing gets the creative juices flowing like a good war. Our new friend is going to roll right over whatever Main.C's been working with. Did you check him out yet? Beautiful, eh? Well, prepare to be surprised then, because that one here is fake. Ha, the real one will truly blow you away. Okay, maybe not you, sorry. Poor figure of speech. We've been leaking the word about God Mode's greatness and waiting for Main.C to finally attack to see what kind of force he could bring to bear. Just as soon as our little experiment here is over, I'll personally lead our real force in an assault to take Upper OB10. You're welcome to join the party. Up to you, though. Surely you understand the value of being yourself? Huh. So this God mode is a fake. So we can put this stash in here. I hope you have permission. Alright. What should we get? Reactor, device, a couple flight units, some nice looking legs, and more prototype devices. Let's go ahead and two free slots, you got it. Vortex Chain Reactor. I like it. Do you guys know if it's worth it to get any of these devices? These guys have an integrity of 90. This guy has an integrity of 38. Experimental sensors or other things. Is it worth it even trying? Okay. Let's go for it. Let's go ahead and drop... Should we drop our... Let's drop these guys. Grab this thing. Grab this thing. It's a prototype device. Yep, we're taking them. We're taking them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's ID them out. Oh, look. Experimental cooling system. That's good. And experimental phase shifter. That is very nice. Let's go ahead and drop this guy. Get this guy. And an advanced remote shield. What does the advanced remote shield do? 25% of damage to self and any allies within a range of 10 in exchange for energy loss at a 1-to-4 ratio. That's not even that bad. I'm going to put the phase shifter on, though, I think. Don't need... Which one do I not need, Bug? Oh yeah, because I've got the, I don't remember which one it is. Shield guy. Cannot swap with large allies.